Hi, everyone. I hope that you're having a wonderful day, wonderful afternoon, evening, whenever you get to watching this video. I thought that I'd go ahead and just start with the crown chakra bowl. So the crown chakra, yay! All right. The crown chakra connects with the energies from the universe source. This center enables us to interpret our Akashic records and our truth. A fully developed and balanced chakra can help us become higher functioning, compassionate, wise beings. This chakra contains every other chakra in it, which is really good. Okay. So we're going to clear the chakra. Open the chakra on the inside and the outside. And now we're going to boost the chakra and build it back up. All right. So now that we did that, I feel like a lot more open. I was feeling kind of stuffy a little bit. So, okay. I'm excited for you to be here with me again today. So, thank you for everybody that's a returning subscriber. It's so nice to have you back. And for those of you that are new, welcome. This is Enlightened Journeys. My name is Estrella Love, and I'm here to hopefully enlighten your journey a little bit and entertain you. All right. We're going to have some fun. So my readings are for entertainment purposes only. I would like you to observe the information rather than absorb the information. What we're looking for is your higher self's perspective of whatever storyline or situation that comes up. So we're always looking for like the highest viewpoint, right? If you take any advice from the reading, make sure that you follow up with a professional in the field of that advice. So if it was like for health, that you would go to a doctor before you apply the advice to your life. That's just being really responsible with the energy and with the information being channeled. All messages are timeless. So whenever you get to this message, you'll have drawn me into your reality for some type of reason. It could be one thing that I say that you need to hear. It could be 10. Okay. That's why using your best discernment is going to be super key, right? Anytime that you watch tarot, if you have a pendulum, this one is always a little thing on it. Okay, this is a pendulum. This is a howlite pendulum. So you can use a pendulum to ask yes and no questions and get answers back, or you can use muscle testing, resistance testing, or your intuition, like however your gifts work naturally. While you're having this experience, you are going to be connecting with the Most High God, the real God, okay, that watches over all of us. So make sure that know that not every message may resonate with you, and know that when I'm giving a lesson or a message, I could be talking about something past life, present life, future life, or it could be past, present, future in this lifetime or timeline, or I could be talking about multiple timelines, just kind of depends, whatever comes up. So make sure that you are in a mentally and emotionally healthy space when you are watching tarot. Know that not every message will resonate for you, and that's totally fine. Okay. Yeah. And if you don't like me, don't watch me, because that would be something that would trigger you. There's going to always be, anytime we work with the tarot, there's going to be a trigger warning, because I don't know what your specific triggers are. And so you need to be able to be grounded enough to process whatever comes up. Okay. That's why using your intuition, having a way to check answers, is this part for me? Is this part for somebody else? Is really important. So by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Everyone be on your best behavior, because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening and is present with us. So, All right. Make sure that you like the video and that you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you are notified every time that I go live, and make sure that you're reciprocating the energy that's put out. Okay? So I can continue to do this for you guys. All right. So the background music that you're hearing is the wonderful YouTube channel called Healing Vibrations. Okay? They've got a bunch of different crystal singing sound baths, but this one today is to help you speak your truth, right? Okay. So you'll have to go over there and get yourself a subscription. They have crystal sound baths that go like all night long. So if you're needing that energy boost like all night, that will help you. All right, now we're going to go right into the protection. So we open our psychic connection to God, the source of all things. We invite our higher selves forward into our consciousness and awareness now. We ask that the Most High God be within us and be without us and help us to manifest the Christ consciousness grids of the earth. We ask that the Most High God defend us in every way, fight on our behalf, return evil times 10, make all evil eyes go blind. I ask that the seraphim sing Psalm 91 and Psalm 105 over this reading. And we're calling upon the archangels and the Dene, the holy people. We're calling upon the summoning spirit guides, guardian angels. I invoke and evoke the sword Excalibur into this reading, into every other, and the circle sword, the blue flame, the will of God, into this reading, into every other, along with the legions of Estrella and Archangel Michael. Love him. Okay, so in the 4 directions, we want to do the sword of Moses and the sword of Solomon, also the seal of Solomon in this area and wherever you're at as well. Okay, calling upon the ancestors of myself and the collective, the Elohim and the Anunnaki, the deities of Lovecraftian lore, the Holy Grail vortex into my space and into your space where you're at as well. The Holy Spirit, the Merkaba light vehicle, any crossed over loved ones that have messages, the Ascended Masters, the Avengers, Saint Benedict, Jesus Christ, Muhammad, the Saints, Buddha, the Guardians, Loki, Thor, Sophia, the Ophanim and the Galactic Federation of Light, any spiritual court systems, the Akashic Records, the Watchers, Baron Somdi, Papa Legba, the Elementals, Last Sighting, the Marine Kingdom, the Mermaids and Cryptids, the Fae and the Spirit Realm, Nature Spirits, including Gaia and Green Man, Alienatu, the Extraterrestrial Starseed families of myself and the collective, Yaldabaoth, Nyarlathotep, the infinite safety and the protection of the Creator, along with the promises for the chosen Jehovah, Yahweh, the Shaggoths, and then the Hounds of Tindalos to watch the outer parts of the void for us so that nothing tries to go in between worlds. Like, just get those hounds. All right. The Jinn, Allah, Sakla, Theos, Shiva, Shakti, Lilitha, the light of God, glory of God, the heavenly host of armies, the Orisha, the Aloha, Ola, Dumara, and Bonquay. All right. So what we're talking about today, well, let me go ahead and clear the energy with my sacred chime. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Okay. So what we're talking about today is the moon in Aquarius, the full moon in Aquarius that's coming up on the 19th. Okay. This is like one of the most powerful moons. Like, we've had some really powerful stuff with the lunar eclipses and solar eclipses, right? This is the full moon in Aquarius. So this Aquarius is the blue moon. It's a super blue moon, right? Now, we already know that the Aquarius is the water bearer. See that person that's like pouring water? Okay. We also know that Aquarius has to do with the new age of Aquarius. Like I said, something had been fulfilled. It was like yesterday's reading in Thelema, right? And I feel like it coincides with the age of Horse or the age of Aquarius, and it coincides with this reading, what we're talking about here. So the full moon in Aquarius says, be real. I'm going to go ahead and read because I want you to actually learn a little bit about how the moon works. Okay. So the thing about the blue moon is that I don't want to say it's a karmic moon, but I feel like it's releasing a lot of karmic energies. Let's just say that, like, a lot of karmic energies and a lot of karmic relationships that have been that have kept going when they should have stopped. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so there's like an overall thing about karma, but then we've got, and so karmic situations, this full moon, be aware, they're going to be very heightened. Okay, which means, what does it mean when they're heightened? It means that everybody's going to be extra irritable, everybody's going to be less compatible. When the moon is full, we get a blast of its energy, right? We get to get the whole picture of something. And the moon is, when it's full, it's great for making wishes, for doing manifestation work. Okay. You think of when the new moon is when you plant seeds and you want to begin a harvest. The full moon is when you reap those, plants that you see, whatever it was that you seeded, you reap that, whether it be for good or for bad. Right. So that's why it's like, this is a karmic moon. It also carries so much freaking chaos energy. I'm just like, already it was giving me a headache. And I was like, no, we're going to ground. We're going to, like, so we're going to do is we're going to ground in the energies of this moon and anchor it, so that we're not caught ungrounded when this energy comes into full fruition. And we're, you know, 2 days from now, we basically are in the energy of the full moon. Like, you can use the energies of the full moon for 3 days before the full moon and 3 days after the full moon, right? But again, know that if you are trying to do like spell work or something, that you better know what you're doing about whether to use the ones before the full moon, the one that is the full moon, or the ones that are after the full moon. But just know that you have that amount of time to basically work with the full moon. Yeah, so the full moon is like going to be spitting out karma like nobody's business, like backfire, backfire, return to sender, return to sender, return to sender. Like anything that these people sent out over the years, return to sender, return to sender, return to sender. This moon is a return to sender, backfire, black magic, karma coming, having to come and deal with what the consequences of the karma, because a lot of people have been able to get away with spell work up until this point, and God is like, it's done. This moon is going to be breaking karmic cycles. It's going to be breaking ancestral traps, ancestral cycles. It's also going to be breaking the necks of the people that are doing this, the black magic that I seriously felt witches creating another pestilence. Okay. And then sending that shit. So if your plants have died, if um if your animal died, that's what that was. That was that pestilence that the witches were conjuring the fuck up and sending out. So I was like, let's clean that up, Beelzebub. Let's get all of that monitoring spirit shit and send that shit back with the Most High God. Yeah, and then block out anything harmful effect that the moon is having. The moon itself and all the beings that live on the moon are going through a massive awakening right now. Like self-awareness awakening, realization. Let's just say that. The reptilians and the other hybrid types that live there. The guardians, like they're all having like a wake-up call right now. And a spiritual one. For them being so reptilian, it's like interesting to see what's going to happen. So this moon talks about being real. What does being real mean? Like, don't be fake. Sometimes we pursue someone or something for the wrong reasons. Our ego gets involved, and before we know it, we're driving ourselves crazy by chasing something that might not be right for us. If you're chasing anything, most likely it could not be right for you, because the stuff that's meant for you, you'll never have to chase after. Okay. But again, this is where people like just decide to do witchcraft instead because they want something instead of letting God create the best thing for them. So this card reminds you that sometimes you need to back off a little, worry less and trust more. Life is about fun and laughter, but if you take all of that fun out of it, you'll spend too long in your head rather than in your heart. Aquarius energy is very mental. It's very in the mind, like, and Aquariuses are very intellectual people, right? They're intellectually stimulating. So you might win, but it might but it might not be a great victory. Make sure that you're releasing when this moon comes up, releasing whatever karmic relationships, whatever karmic energies, whatever past hurts and pains, traumas you haven't healed. This is the time to heal them before this full moon hits and brings it all forward. And then you're forced to deal with your shadow self. So the manifesting balance, find a balance between being real and trying to please all the people in your life all the time. So there's got to be some type of balance in between that. We call upon the Libran energy to help balance us in that way. So manifesting mindset, life goes in cycles, and that's okay. The more you can accept that, the easier this phase will be for you. Okay, a manifesting ritual for awakening. This is what I was saying. Like, I didn't know it was going to say this, but I was talking about how the reptilians on the moon, this moon energy is causing them to go through a massive awakening. It's going to cause everybody in this 3D world to go through some type of level of awakening. Even infants, even babies in the womb, they're going through a spiritual awakening. This is like a time of spiritual evolution and coming into the new age of Aquarius, but having that super blue. I also feel like the blue energy is part of Archangel Michael's like light of protection, is what I keep hearing. The moon's going to be sending out an energy and a light of protection that is going to encompass the whole world, which I really feel very good feeling about. So a manifesting ritual for awakening. You can do this on the full moon. You can do this all of the days before the full moon, the day of the full moon, and the days afterwards to manifest your desires and your thoughts. Okay. So you can add frankincense essential oil to your diffuser. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. Call in Isis. So Isis is also associated with this moon. And I love Isis, the most beautiful goddess energy ever. Okay. Most loving mother. She's definitely like the empress. She's definitely like very caring, very loving, very compassionate, but very powerful, very fierce. Okay. Not to be effed with. Right. And, again, she has the ability to bring that which is dead back to life. So she's so powerful. Okay, so call in Isis. We call in Isis, the goddess who supports us in our awakening to the truth. That's why we're hearing speaking your truth, awakening to the truth, self-awakening. We've got a little bit of a theme going here. Okay, so ask Isis to show you your truth. I ask Isis to show me my truth. And I ask Isis to do the same for whoever's watching this video and the collective. Amen. Once you know that in your heart, you'll know the next best step. That is so true. Oh my gosh. And then I ask that everyone's able to accept the truth that's in their heart. Now, your manifestation affirmation for this moon, okay? The truth empowers me and sets me free. The truth empowers me and sets me free. The truth empowers me and sets me free. Okay? When to manifest your magic? The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Aquarius on a Saturday, Saturn's day. Today is a Saturday. Damn it, my phone's over there. Today is a Saturday, yo. So this is the best time to be working with this moon and to be working with this manifestation magic. Okay, so basically the full moon in Aquarius takes place when the sun is in Leo and the moon is in Aquarius. So you want to do when the moon is in Aquarius on a Saturday or during Saturn's hour. So if you want to do it on a different day, just make sure that you get a planetary planetary time app, download that, and then you'll be able to see what hour goes with what day. Wow, that's really cool. So the best time to do that manifesting magic is right now. I guess we're in the right place at the right time. Okay, great. So we're going to work a little bit with the archetype deck today, because I know archetypes are really big when it comes to the collective, but we will start with the tarot. Holy Spirit, is there anything that they need to know? Got justice on the bottom. Is there anything that they need to know? What do they need to know? Well, I just saw the sun and justice, and that's illumination to all of like that was unjust or unjust, however you want to say that. Yeah. And it's such a big return to sender. It's crazy. It's going to be wild. You're going to feel such a heavy weight lift off of the back of your head. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, was that? That was the karma that was being carried around. Okay, so whoa, yo, the tower right off the bat. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, so this is basically talking about, how it said be real. Well, people that are fake, people that are two-timing you, like two-faced people. This is what this is talking about. So the tower talks about long-held beliefs and ideas are challenged. Overall chaos. Now, I did just say that the moon is bringing so much chaos with it. It's going to be crazy. Like I'll be like, Set, please guard me from the chaos that's coming from this moon. Khonshu, please guard me from the chaos from coming from this moon. Because or help me at least navigate it in a way that could be organized. Natural disasters. Holy shit. Overall chaos, sudden crisis, and misery. Natural disasters. There might be a couple of earthquakes and maybe a hurricane, a flood. This tower could be grief over a broken relationship. Basically, all aspects of this situation are open to attack. Take action. Trouble will only end after you get rid of something or someone. Later, you will realize that these changes are for the best. I just heard somebody needs to get rid of a voodoo doll. They're going to keep having a tower. Because like I said, so basically, in a nutshell, this moon is bringing about the tower for people who have been in the wrong. If they've been, doing wrong, like this is going to be the energies of this moon is going to be the downfall of a lot of celebrities. Okay. Like a real downfall, not like, oh, something was said about them, then it's washed under the rug. This is like going to be a real downfall because there's multiple celebrities implicated in where there's so much fucking evidence that I can't believe, like, this is why, I don't know. There's so much evidence that they already have that they could take these people down for sex trafficking and human trafficking and shit like that. But I don't know why they haven't. Maybe they're waiting for this moon. I don't know. But yeah, they got to get rid of something or someone. So if this is a secret society, they have to get rid of someone. They're going to have to sacrifice somebody. Later, you'll realize that these changes are for the best. That's unfortunate. And not really sacrifice. I mean, I don't know if they actually sacrifice, but I mean like kick somebody out of their group or whatever, right? Because God's not going to stop with the tower until the whatever needs to be gotten rid of is gotten rid of. Now, if you think about Florida, there's a lot of witchcraft practitioners there. There's some in Texas. There's some, my ears just started ringing really freaking loud. So anyways, there's a lot of witchcraft being done on France right now. That's fucked up. I think it's because of the Olympics, though. They're getting majorly cursed. Like, why do Christians curse people? I'm so sick of that. But yeah, the Christians are definitely cursing France. Like, okay. England has cursed America many times. In fact, England, at one point, I couldn't even drink tea because all of the tea in this country was cursed from England. Continuing the curses, like they don't let it go. Or maybe they use some type of ankh or some shit that keep, as long as that physical object's around, that curse still stays around. But whatever. Yeah, other countries and gypsies and all sorts of shit have tried to curse America. And thank God that God is blessing America because America rescued Israel or established Israel, whatever it was. That we still have a connection and that God is actually feared because it's the one that tells the other ones what to do. So yeah, so it could be a witchcraft coven as well that's getting this tower. Okay. Like I said, somebody tried to send a fucking pestilence. And that shit, nature, this is how loved you are. Nature literally took a hit for you. Like I said, if your plants have died or an animal died, that's nature. That's the natural world taking a hit for something that was sent towards you that was meant to cause major pestilence in your life. Like a coronavirus. Think about, and we know that the coronavirus was definitely a spiritual virus, but it was targeted to attack only those that are psychic vampires. So if you're an energy vampire, then you would have been harmed by that, basically, because that's how it was designed. It was a spiritual, Sekhmet has brought plagues to humanity to punish them, but this is not what that is. This is like literally some little witch group thinking that they can sit up and conjure up a fucking like Black Death plague or some shit, and thinking that it'll take effect and hit the world and take the world out. No, these people are silly. Silly dilly. To be so naive that it would even work. Seriously, nature alchemized the attack that was sent to you. Nature literally alchemized the attack that was sent to you. And this full moon is sending it back. So these people, whatever they did, if they tried to make a voodoo doll of you, if they were trying to attack your womb, whatever they were trying to do, if they were trying to attack your kids, this is going to be like cut the deck on the sacrifice card, the hangman. This is going to be one of the biggest, most epic lessons that these people that are doing evil learn. Oh, and here we go. Step 2, the 9 of Swords. So yeah, they're going to be in the tower. Then they're going to be in the 9 of Swords right directly after that. Okay. Like I said, evil does not prosper. No weapon, no word, no slander formed against me shall ever prosper. Okay. Because God knows the truth. And just like I said, be real, let your truth shine. So grief, emotional pain, and depression, these people are going to be like really, they don't have they don't have anything that they can give to spirit as to why they tried to do this to you, why they tried to send a deadly pestilence to you. If they don't have anything, God is demanding with this tower that they pay for what they've done. And that's why that pestilence energy is being returned to them, and it's being bound. God is binding it to it and is saying that pestilence must take out whatever this is, okay, that conjured it. People need to stop trying to cause the fucking apocalypse. And when they send pestilence to one person, they're actually sending pestilence to an entire city, an entire state, an entire country. And that is a sin. That is completely inappropriate. Unless you are guided to do so, which would mean that you would have to either be one of the deities like Sekhmet or Lucifer to be able to even do this and have permission. Okay. It would have to come from God. And God did not give permission. That is why these people are going to be in a world of hurt, grief, sorrow, guilt, deep regret over something you've done. How many people they harmed with that energy by trying to harm you. This is like where people they're going to be responsible. They're energetically responsible. These little like things on our fingers called our fingerprints. You know what those are? Energetic signatures. That means if we slap anybody, we are leaving that imprint of our energetic signature. And that is how spirit like literally knows whose energy it is. That's why there's no confusion. Witches are idiots. Every time that they go to do that black magic, they have their energetic physical signature that is attached to that can be that is not cloaked, because they can't cloak nature. They can't. That's a part that was built into our systems. Like they can't cloak nature, right? So the 9 of Swords is somebody having mental health disorder. They could have tried to send some mental health sickness to you to try to cause you to become bipolar or manic, is what I'm hearing, or psychotic or whatever. And that's just not, they were using the Magician and the Moon. I cut the freaking deck on the Magician and the Moon. They were using the Magician and the Moon to literally try to make you mentally ill. Okay. They could have even done something in the physical. There will be a reckoning for this. Okay. It says you cause somebody misery and great pain, anguish and worry, fear and self-doubt cloud your thinking. Only time will heal the pain. Time's not going to do anything but torture this person for the rest of all eternity. That's all I can say. They're going to hell. If they're not in hell now, they're on their fucking way. Okay, there could be a Knight of Pentacles energy. This is definitely the Horseman of War every time I pull it. Like, I feel that energy. That signifies a male that's under 40, works hard. His job is the center of his life, financially successful. This could be a Capricorn, Taurus energy. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. Could also be an Aries or a Leo. You could be an Aquarius. You could be a Pisces. You could be a Gemini. You could be a Virgo. You could be a Libra. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is somebody that works really hard. They're very patient, okay? They're successful and they are not like a quitter. They are ethical, conservative, realistic, and down to earth. They follow through and this is somebody that follows through and keeps his word, right? So this could be somebody, okay, somebody could have tried to send this pestilence to you because this Knight of Pentacles energy is somebody that wants to move towards you. That's for somebody in the collective. So an ex broke up with whoever they were with. It could have been like their high school sweetheart is what I just heard. That's so weird. I don't believe in that shit. I think high school, we were all too young to know what the fuck love was, to be honest. Like, so yeah, this person has caused themselves a tower. They've caused themselves, and this could be an ex-boss also, or an ex-coworker, but they've caused themselves a lot of great suffering and pain because of what they tried to do. I do feel like this person tried to fool this Knight of Pentacles energy. Okay. And to believing that the baby that she had or the kid, that was his kid. That's not his kid. That's somebody's story. I don't know why that shit keeps coming out. That ain't his baby. And he did some tests about it. I'm pretty sure. Like, got some DNA tests. So this person is trying to attack you. They're claiming that there is somebody that's claiming that the collective cheated with their spouse or something. And that's not true. That's made the fuck up. This person is crazy and delusional. They're the one that is bipolar. They do a lot of projection. Their main thing is energetic manipulation, projection, cloaking, love spells. And they put this Knight of Pentacles energy under such heavy fucking love spells. Only Isis and the Most High God could be able to break that shit. And we ask that happen. We invoke and evoke Fuku into this situation to diffuse all of the witchcraft that this witch has put on anybody. It's because we don't need this Knight of Pentacles energy unaliving this person, and that's what I see happening next, that they could very well accidentally unalive this person. They could be somebody that's very strong. They could be somebody that's very mad, because I feel like this Knight of Pentacles person was tricked into taking care of somebody else's child, thinking that it was their child, but it's not their child. I think that they're coming to the awareness of that, and they're coming to the awareness that, like, whoever they were with was not the divine feminine. They were the wicked witch, basically, in the story. There was a wicked witch. They were the witch. And I feel like they're looking back at you because you were not like bad to them. I feel like you were somebody that just demanded decency. And this Knight of Pentacles could be a woman or a man. That's why we take gender out of the tarot, because everybody acts from different energies, from masculine or feminine. Yeah, this ex's family, like not his deceased family, but oh my God, this ex could have a deceased mother or a deceased father or something like that, and deceased grandparents or something. Oh, I rebuke that. I rebuke that energy in the name of Jesus, whatever just tried to attack me. Okay, so anyways, these dead family members could have been a part of a fake reading that this person got. They could have tried to get a reading to ask their ancestors if they should leave this person that's got them in the tower or not. And their ancestors gave them bad advice because of what those were familiar spirits. Those were not actual ancestors. Those were some type of fucking other spirits, familiar ones. Like, but they weren't your ancestors, right? They weren't ancestors that had crossed over. That's for somebody. Again, if they were baptized Mormons and then they died, that could be the type of familiar spirit that I'm seeing. There's a lot of those. Wow, they got really pissed off about that. The demons that run that religion. But also like Catholicism too. Like, let's look at that. Well, everything about Catholicism is some type of ritual, but I'm not picking up any weirdo fuck energy from that. Sorry. Any other type of religious organization. There is something about some type of Hindu energy. It feels like religious. Oh, it's Brahma. Brahma. Okay, so you're watched over by Brahma? Yeah, like I said, that's like the highest of the highs of the Hindu. So you must have had a lifetime where you were either a Hindu person. Yes, absolutely. Oh God, I have the chills. Oh my God, absolutely. Okay, some of you were like a priestess of Kali. Some of you worshipped Lord Shiva in this other lifetime. Whatever you did in this other lifetime, it's brought some amount of protection around. And that could be very well why this moon's going to cause this Knight of Pentacles to wake up fully. It's also going to cause you to wake up fully and be aware of whatever this past plot and plan was. Okay. Let's see. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so you're going to get some type of important information that's going to change things. See how he's juggling the two pentacles? Okay, so this is basically what this situation caused. So this person's coming towards you, or they want to come towards you. Great changes are in store for you. An important message or document arrives, putting an end to a problem. Okay, this could very well have been, that important document could have been somebody's DNA test with their child, and it's going to be a big significant shift in their life and an end to their problem. Enjoy your work and learn from the challenges. An excellent time for new projects. Research them carefully and pay attention to the details. Be patient and wait for the elements to fall into place. Pick up a project that has been put aside. I was getting a HIPAA violation. Somebody tried to violate HIPAA. And also somebody needs to just get like an STD clearance if they're leaving this marriage, because this person or relationship that they were with a cheater, pumpkin eater, cheater, cookie eater. Okay, Two of Wands indicates growth or personal power and courage. You will command the respect and attention of others. Embark on a new adventure. Act decisively, research carefully before making decisions. New creative ideas needed for success. Commit all of your energies to new projects. So this is saying that when you get this confirmation in this document, this evidence, whatever it is, go ahead and start that new project. Okay, don't let this Debbie Downer person of the past, shout out to all the nice Debbies, but don't let this person of the past get in your way any longer. Okay, is what I'm hearing. Also, like if somebody keeps trying to come back, there's a reason that they're trying to come back. Okay, and you need to look within to why you're drawing that person back into your life. Okay, it could be like, again, the closing out of a cycle. This is what this moon's bringing about, is the closing out of a cycle, but the beginning of a new adventure for whoever you are. The world, just like what I was saying, a whole new world, a whole new world, a whole new world. Literally, a whole new timeline, lifeline. Literally, a whole new world. Okay, so you will enter a period of great happiness. Yeah, whoever this message is for, this person had been really causing you strife. Ah, yeah, you the Empress. You the Empress. This is what I said. Um, that's why this is how happening. A lot of people don't know that the Most High God actually does take human wives, right? And they're called kingdom spouses. But then God also is going to let part of himself incarnate into a man that's going to be your match if you're a divine feminine. And the Empress is the divine feminine. So the world is you entering a period of great happiness and positive events, right? All the pieces fall into place. Your life gets back on track. Your goals are achieved. Unexpected sum of money comes your way. Be aware that somebody may also be looking into what's coming your way. They are looking into see what's coming into your love life and your financial life. And that's what they want to sabotage. Travel or vacation is possible change of residence or job. You could be called to change jobs, switch positions, or even upgrade. What is it called? Yeah, getting a promotion at work. You could very well get a promotion at work. Sense of familiar. Yeah, the moment that you drop this karmic, this is why this is such a karmic moon. The moment that you get rid of this karmic fully, okay, if this was a past friend, if this was a like lover of your ex, if this was a lover of your ex's ex or whatever, if this was a baby mom or obviously baby mom or baby daddy to the Knight of Pentacles, but not because they lied. So that's part of why this document changes everything. And I feel like this woman who has done this, I keep going back to that, whatever her name is, her name is. I feel like this woman who has tried to go in and use whatever her job was to try to change the information, and it violated HIPAA. Like, so she tried to search somebody up, and maybe it wasn't even her job. Maybe it was like her mother's job, because her mother definitely dabbles in witchcraft. This is somebody that really you need to look out for. I just heard like she's so fat, she's so fat. So somebody could be like trying to compare themselves to you, Empress, and you could be like, have a figure, right? Where they could be like a beanpole. That's what I'm seeing. Somebody going like, well, why would he want her? She's so fat. And like, you're not fat, but whatever. This person's weird and delusional and probably anorexic or something. Or why does she want him? This is definitely like it's upset about the Empress, right? God's not going to just let the Empress or the divine feminine be with just anybody. Okay. And the Empress and the divine feminine is not with her, like, doesn't live her life with her legs spread to the ceiling. Okay. Straight up. She's a good mother. The Empress is somebody that's a good mother that is capable of taking care of her children by herself. Okay. And possibly very well you being a very good person. They're like, stop, shut up, slut. Like, I'm not a slut. Okay. Wow. People don't know me at all. They don't know shit. So again, there could be you could have had taken a vow of celibacy in another life. That needs to be cleared up. That's why it's like old vows, old contracts. Anybody trying to create a soul link or a soul contract at this time is going to be met with a major backfire, and then it's like everybody that has been under love spells, if you've been under a love spell, you'll be waking up from that love spell, and you may be looking at your partner like, what the fuck? Okay. I know that like witches, when they put their menses blood into people's like spaghetti, that it's a way to enchant somebody. And I know that this is a very popular thing. Like, it's so disgusting, but it's actually a popular thing that women do. And I've seen many TikToks like talk about it. You could just freaking search it. But anyways, when somebody goes into menopause and they're not able to use that blood, because that blood component is does something to the person, let's just say that, and it almost turns a person into a vampire in a sense, because then the moment that you can't give them that blood anymore, they turn into a raging psycho and they end up usually unaliving the person. So this is why people really need to be careful of what, like not, don't be foolish, and don't, if you're that desperate to get a dude that you have to resort to witchcraft, then you need to go work on yourself. You need to go love yourself. You need to go stand before God and work on your relationship with God. And then maybe something good will come into your life that's not sent from the devil. Because this whole situation was sent in, like, this lady set this person up. Okay. She set this person up to have to pay child support and take care of a family that's not his. Right. But she didn't know that as she was doing her backstabbing ways against this person, that literally this situation, him riding away from her after he gets this document and message or whatever, running the other way, pursuing his happiness and going towards the actual Empress, like that's going to be the punishment that this person has to live with, because they did so much obsession magic on this man. Like there's so much freaking magic on this person, and it did made him like a little bit obsessed for a minute, but it made her more obsessed. That's part of the backfire. That's when you know your magic's not affecting you. For your magic to affect somebody else's reality and somebody else's creation, you have to be stronger than their ability to create, which means your will has to be stronger than their will. If you want to get away with unaliving somebody with witchcraft, that person has to not want to be alive themselves. They have to literally want to die just as much as that person wants them to die for that to even work. People don't realize that the power of will and free will in people's lives. And that, yeah, everyone is responsible for the things that they do, whether you see it in this life or not. But this moon is going to bring about so much karma. It's going to be slapping people left and right. Somebody should have used temperance. I'm being guided to take the temperance card. Okay. Somebody should have used temperance when it came to this situation. Okay. Now, the Empress is a very good mother. I feel like this other lady who has these kids, she neglects them. And this is just somebody's story. But this other person that's tried to get CPS called on you, tried to trigger you in many ways, they are a horrible mother. They should be not have children. And they tried to fake another pregnancy. Like, this is weird. Why this person has used whatever their parents' job is or whatever it is to create some type of medical document that looks legit, but it's not legit. And so this was like a setup. That's entrapment. That's fucking entrapping somebody to be the father of your child, because you know that the real father of your child is in jail or is a loser and will not take care of that, doesn't want to be a baby daddy. Where this guy did want to be a baby daddy at one point if the baby was his, right? I don't know why I keep hearing high school sweetheart. There's something about that. So the witchcraft that was done on this person could have even been done from high school. That's when this person started. So that's for somebody. Okay. If the person you're with is a high school sweetheart, they were doing magic on you since high school. And that's why when you reunited with them and later on in life yeah. Wow. That you were even attracted in any way. That's why this person, these people in these situations will be awakening from that spell. No joke. So yeah, temperance. Now this person's psychotic. So this person is dangerous. I don't feel like your ex is dangerous, but whoever this other person is associated with them, that's going to be in the Nine of Swords, and that's in the Tower about the truth. They're just, the only thing that's got them in the Tower is the truth. You haven't had an affair with their person. You haven't done anything. You haven't even talked to this person. You don't even know that this person's thinking about coming back to you. You have no idea about this. But this delusional lady and delusional man, whoever this is literally projecting so much shit onto whoever's in my collective that they're responsible for the breakup of their marriage. When no, this person's a lying, cheating slut bucket. That's pretty much, I mean, that's literally what God said, lying, cheating, slut bucket. So that's what, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. I hate to say things like that about women, but I'm just have to be obedient to God and just say it how it is, not sugarcoat it. I don't like to try to like paint things to be a different way than they are. Um, and I don't have any attachment to the situation because I know this is not my situation, somebody else's situation. So somebody needs to be aware of this situation, how this is going to end up playing out, right? Everything that was closed off to this person before, like this lady had this person in so many karmic cycles with other people doing karmic things, like could have even had this person doing witchcraft at one point, right? Very karmic activities. So this person was completely convinced that this other person was their twin flame, even though their their compatibility is a one with each other. Like that's the worst compatibility you could have. And she tried to sacrifice him for something. So maybe they were scam artists. You know, somebody could have tried to do some type of scam to using the energy of the Empress, right? Trying to have their way. And they should have really used temperance instead of trying to use the Empress as a scapegoat, as like you're not somebody that's going to just take people back and take friends back that like obviously just because they're in the tower, the only reason they're in the tower is because you moved out of the way and God's sledgehammer came down, boom, smashed that tower, right? You were the one thing that was protecting this person from death, both of these people. So I just want you to know that we've got justice on the bottom and I'm being guided to take that. So temperance will happen. Balance will happen. Temperance also means Sagittarius. There could be a Sagittarius energy involved. The Sagittarius energy could be somebody that was put under the same type of witchcraft as whoever this Taurus, Aries, Capricorn, Leo person. So yeah, the Sagittarius could be a third party. Well, it also represents Archangel Michael, right? And we know that the blue moon in Aquarius is all about truth. It's all about being real. It's about spiritual awakening. And it's about Archangel Michael casting that blue web of protection through the moon around our planet to exorcise it of all negative forces. That's why the world showed up here. And this is to protect the Empress, to protect the divine feminines, because the divine feminines are the ones that have been under attack. It's not these karmic hoes. They're not the ones that are under attack. Those are the ones that are meeting up in hotel rooms, what I'm seeing, motels, and bringing drugs and liquor, and then doing karmic shit, like whatever the sex magic stuff is. It's disgusting. So yeah, so this is like just telling me that justice, temperance, and Archangel Michael's bringing the justice, y'all, for everybody that thought that they got away with it. This is the card of personal integrity and fairness. Take responsibility for your own actions. Every action you will take will have an effect. Okay, be decisive, move forward. Contracts and agreements and legal issues and disputes are resolved in your favor. If you have been wronged, justice is assured. So yeah, like I said, those that thought they got away with it, because this woman tried to put some root onto you, and that is a no. You do not do that to the Empress. Then we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. And so this situation could leave somebody feeling, well, this Knight of Pentacles energy, it could leave them feeling like kind of burdened and broke. This indicates a major turning point in your finances, though. So this woman had this person, or this man had this person financially like bound and restricted. Okay, because whoever this person is, they were taking care, even though they're still a night energy, they were taking care of all of the financial stuff. And so this person is in misery, not because of the wrong deeds that they did towards whoever is in my collective and towards this person that they were with, not because they tried to entrap and set somebody up for life to have to pay them money, not because they cheated on this person with, somebody from their past that is in and out of jail who's a complete junkie and a loser. It's not because she neglects her children, doesn't wash her ass, doesn't wash her crack, and poisons him. It's not because the witchcraft. This literally has to do with this person being the lowest compatibility that you can actually have in a love relationship, right? Very discontent energy. It's because this person is not the Empress, not the Divine Feminine, via looking at the what they take, the actions that they take. Okay. Um, Divine Feminines don't do shit like this. They don't do witchcraft. They don't do, they attract and they reproduce. They produce things. They're, you know, they don't feel that they need to try to use magical forces to take something from somebody. Or they're not desperate as fuck like this other lady and energy, other vampire person. They're truly a vampire, whether it's a man or a woman. It's a shapeshifter, not like this other energy, which is not a divine feminine. They're like a skinwalking fucking karmic. It's really creepy. That was doing its skinwalking weird shit back when y'all was in high school and continued it. Okay. So yeah, this is like, says take a complete financial inventory. This Knight of Pentacles energy, because of this document that's coming in and how this woman enslaved and entrapped you, you could actually take her to court for the amount of money, if you could do a financial inventory for the amount of money that was spent on a child that was not yours. Okay. Now, hopefully you didn't sign that birth certificate. I don't know what the laws are in different states about that, but yeah, this is another thing you can sue her for, is trying to get you to sign like the birth certificate of a child that's entering into a lifelong contract of a child that's not yours. That's illegal. That is illegal to do that. Also, I feel like somebody tried to, like, literally tried to spread an STD. This woman doesn't wash her ass. I'm just disgusted. Her energy is so repulsive. We're just going to transmute that. Thank you, God, for saving me from that. So yeah, the Seven of Pentacles says use time to access progress towards career goals and financial plans. If there is little profit, radically change the direction on money issues. Choose low risk ventures and plan carefully. Don't take any more risks with this lady. She's been sleeping around this entire time, has had 2 men. Does any time that this other dude's not in jail, she's with him. Like I said, this is a Knight of Wands energy. Okay. This is the baby daddy energy right here, the real baby daddy. And it's funny how it falls right underneath the 2 of Pentacles. So indicates a male under 40, confident, sexy, and seductive, attractive to women, full of energy, always in a rush with a lot of nervous energy, excellent at starting a new project, but not good at maintaining things. Like I said, this is not a person that you want to be a father of your child. That they can't maintain nothing. They're like, they live that life for the streets. I just heard the name Jody. Seeks constant change, impatient, passionate, temperament, enthusiastic, very emotional, understands others' motivations. So again, this guy probably ran away from her and was totally, I do feel like this Knight of Wands has an inkling that the baby that this Knight of Pentacles signed the birth certificate for is actually his. I think that they know about that. But again, this is not somebody that she wanted to be a father. I just cut the deck on the Lovers. Like I said, she was in love with this person, but this person would never be a father, would never be a protector, would never be somebody that would keep a family together. All right. We're going to finish up this reading with 2 more cards. So the Lovers talk about physical beauty. This person could have been physically attractive, right? But had nothing else going for them other than their wand, aka their wand, if you get what I'm saying. Beginning of a romance, temptation, attraction, sexuality, lust, and love. In order for a relationship to work, you must leave your parents. Again, this could be somebody that lives with their parents that cannot live. I don't know why that would be, but that's weird. Represents a period of good times, close friendships, and adventures. An important decision must be made. An important love decision must be made. Whether this person's going to continue this karmic cycle or not. Oh, well, here's the Chariot. So here comes the police. So whatever these people have done, they've left some type of physical, these lovers, whatever these lovers, okay, have done, have left some type of physical evidence or proof. And whatever they tried to do against you, whether it was trying to make you homeless, trying to cast illusions at you, which like the Seven of Cups, whatever this was, if they tried to use witchcraft against you, if they hired any practitioner to try to cause your death or any misfortune in your life, whatever this is. This could also be a scam. I picked up that they were doing a scam, that somebody was trying to run a money scam. So again, this could be them getting, these lovers getting caught up for a money scam. Yes, I got confirmation. A money scam that they were doing. So that's part of the tower why they're, yeah, this person, they may need to seek legal representation. Both the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, because again, it's still between these two men, somebody's still faced with the entrapment of this baby. And the Tower is coming out and the truth is being revealed. This full moon God will reveal to you the absolute 100% truth about this situation. Okay. And also about a baby, somebody may be actually getting pregnant soon. Somebody could be getting pregnant or trying to get pregnant and they're going to get pregnant soon. Okay. And then they're going to end up pregnant in jail. That's for somebody. So you may want to think about why you're trying to get pregnant and really ask yourself, is this the right time? Maybe instead of trying to get pregnant with somebody's baby to entrap somebody, you should be trying to get a lawyer because of all of the crooked ass wrong evil things you've done to people over the years, being a skinwalker, being a devil, okay, and being a nuisance to society and a public fucking disgrace, pretty much. I don't care how good this person looks on the outside, their insides are rotten. So yeah, the Chariot's a card of success, confidence, and determination. It also talks about victory over illness, which I was talking about at the beginning of this, how this person tried to send a pestilence to you, trying to blame you for breaking up their marriage, which fucking like, that's like somebody trying to blame some random ass person trying to blame me for fucking up their marriage, and I don't even know who the fuck they are, right? Like this is that type of energy where somebody is just woo-hoo, crazy. They're loco and they're la cabeza. First of all, to use both witchcraft and like trying to break HIPAA laws and stuff like that to trap somebody in a relationship, that's psychotic as shit and evil and wrong. And you should never do that to anybody. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That's why this person, just as much as they betrayed this other person, they're being betrayed. They're having to lose this Knight of Pentacles, which is not even a fucking loss, but whatever. Yeah, and the Knight of, she's still messing around. This is how I know this is somebody in their 30s or early 40s. They're still messing around with knights, okay? And this is why they're in this trouble. And why you're not in this trouble is because you don't do orgies, you don't do gangbangs, you don't do whatever this is, third party situations. That's one reason why you're not in trouble with the police. But also this person is, the police are coming for them. This lover couple. It could be this person and this Knight of Wands, because again, this Knight of Wands was somebody that was in jail, in and out of jail. Okay. But again, the Knight of Pentacles person could have been involved in the conflict or the scam. I was getting scammed specifically, tricking somebody. All right. So what is the outcome, Spirit? What do they need to see? The Nine of Pentacles. Money and possessions are safe if you're cautious and disciplined. So again, this is coming up right underneath the Empress card. So that's showing me that you, collective, are golden. You're golden. You're golden. You're silver. You're golden. You're sparkly. You're beautiful. Your money and possessions are safe. You're going to be sitting pretty with a leg up. Watch out for your financial interests. Okay. Know that somebody could be trying to come back because they're broke. So again, be aware of people's, what their true motives are. Do not trust financial advisors at this time. this person may be sending in a lot of different people to try to do things to you. So just be aware that, and pray Psalm 91. I pray Psalm 91 against this person. And I suggest that you pray Psalm 91. You don't even have to know who they are. You can say, okay, in the reading that Estrella Love did today, I pray Psalm 91, and then pray Psalm 91 against whoever that person is. Say that, God, I would like to direct this prayer against this energy that is coming for me. Okay. There's no reason that you should be entrapped, enslaved, or in the 10 of Swords over somebody else's bad decisions. Like, what they're trying to say about you only shows what's about them. And it shows that they are fraudulent, that they're negative, that they're a blasphemer to the Creator, that they're not Christ-like in any effing way. Oh my gosh, the Death card. That's all. I mean, that's how it go right there, y'all. Spiritual gang, straight up. This is straight up death, like death, which means an ending. Okay, so signifies either a metaphorical personal rebirth, which is what the Empress is going through, because this situation actually was bothering the Empress. It was affecting the world. Like I said, these people, when they tried to curse her, they tried to curse her divinity, and they cursed everybody around. Like, it didn't hit the Empress because the Empress has an impenetrable, invisible shield of protection that cannot be penetrated by anything other than the Most High God, if the Most High God would want to do so. Okay. So again, knowing that at the end, and in the end, at the end of the day, however you want to say that the Most High God is the one who has got the full control. And that is your higher self. That is that highest aspect. Okay. That is that North Node. That is who has got the true control. And again, when you do not believe in witchcraft, you are so much more susceptible word. Okay, you are so much more susceptible. Okay, when you don't believe in witchcraft, that's when it works on people. When people are in their South Node and they're asleep, then they don't believe in witchcraft. They're not aware of magic and energy manipulation, like mental manipulation. They're not aware of any of this like demonic shit. And so this new Aquarius super blue moon is bringing about death. It's bringing about chaos. It's bringing about massive awakening. Okay, and it's going to be bringing truth and enlightenment that is undeniable, like DNA evidence, documentation, having whatever test that was falsified redone. Okay, and then if there was a claimed pregnancy, having that test redone, because this is somebody that had access to like medical records so that they could go in and create shit, and they were doing it under like a parent's thing. So again, this was like deep deception. This is why this person is in the tower that they're in, and they're going to experience a death. Now, if they are pregnant, this could very much well be a miscarriage for this person, which is unfortunate because it's a hard lesson to learn, to stop doing witchcraft. That the witchcraft is literally the thing that's unaliving your unborn child. That means that whatever witchcraft and death magic they've been doing is going to be unaliving them, right? They try to throw everything at you. So this could be a literal death of somebody that you know, renewal, personal growth through honest, being real, self-examination, end of an era, put the past behind you, fear of the unknown of change, and being out of control. Focus on the essentials of life and simplify yourself. Okay. So yeah, that is the outcome. All right, we're going to do a couple of archetype cards. And these just show the different archetype energies that were at play in this that need to be integrated for this situation to change. We ask that the Most High God clear this situation up for the collective so that the truth can be revealed, the truth can be known, and not denied in any way. Truth of who I am, truth of who you are. Okay. And we ask that you help us the prayer. What I was exactly just doing right now, the prayer. This is why I said you need to pray Psalm 91. And I would pray Psalm 36 and Psalm 91 and Psalm 35, honestly. Psalm 35 is brutal. It's against slander and gossip and injustice and stuff like that. Psalm 91 is for protection. Okay. Psalm 105 reminds God of the promises for the chosen and the anointed ones. Psalm 140 is also a great protection prayer. The fault line. Okay, now I was picking up on seismic activity. Like I said, there could be earthquakes, hurricanes, floods, fires, mass destruction and chaos, but this is showing me the fault line. But I'm seeing like the fault line in this situation and what somebody tried to do by going to a witch doctor to get the world cursed. That was a bad move. That was a bad move. There may be some type of giant or demonic entity that is released in this next earthquake. This could be something that is confirmation. This is something that's from the underworld that has to do with death that's being summoned up by these witches. For those of you that are like in the government watching this shit. Okay, you need to be aware of that. That there's something supernatural attached to this fault line. And I want to say it's Lucifer almost, like it's got that energy to me, which is not a bad thing, but it's kind of scary. Just like something's being released from the earth. Wow, the flame. It is Lucifer. This is the black flame of illumination, which is the black flame of consciousness. Okay. This is what, like, your light, your inner light, your illumination. This was given to Lucifer, gave this to humanity, or you could say Prometheus, but yeah, same entity, different dimensions of the same entity. So that's the black flame of illumination. And what it does is it takes all of the unconscious parts of the self, and then it turns that to light, all of that darkness. And then it actually turns it to like tangible light within the self, so that you're reflecting God's light back. This was the flame of Prometheus that because it raises your consciousness, making the unconscious conscious. That's like doing the best shadow work you could possibly do. It really changes the consciousness, and that's why Zeus forbade it, whatever, from being given to humans. It does align with physical fire, but it is more of a mental fire, an etheric fire, an akashic fire. Okay. The temple. So there's something going on with the temple in the world right now. This has something to do with the second coming of Christ, this temple. Something's, again, another thing's being released, or something's coming back. That's all I can say. Oh shit, the destroyer. Like I said, something is being released that's in this fault line. It's got to do with Lucifer, this flame, whatever this temple is, whatever they're doing, this is a satanic temple or whatever, but everybody need to pray Psalm 91. This is the destroyer, this is the Omega. So yeah. Or it could have to do with the Antichrist. Some shit like that. So this is like a comment, the shapeshifter. Like I said, this person's a fucking skinwalker. Like literally, they could say that they're of Christ, and they're like literally like the Antichrist, like skinwalker person. That's for somebody. Their name could be Christ, or could be Christensen or Christian son or something like that. They could literally think they're Christ life, and they're like here. They're here to destroy the world, to bring about this death and stuff. That's pathetic. That's pathetic. Whatever. Oh my God, you guys. Oh shit. Apocalypsis. What the fuck did I just say? Oh, I just was talking about the Antichrist and all that. being the destroyer coming out of that temple, whatever that temple is. And then I pulled Apocalypsis and I shuffled. Y'all saw that. This is live, yo. Freaking, that is crazy as shit. This is showing me definitely the plan of the Antichrist. Like, oh, I got chills everywhere. Even my face has chills, like goosebumps. Oh my God, that's so crazy. Thanatos. Okay, so Thanatos. And do we know who Thanatos is? If you don't know who Thanatos is, let me tell you. Thanatos is the god Thanos from Marvel. They just literally Marvel, whatever. What they did was they took the angel of death, Thanatos, right? Underworld, ancient Titan deity Thanatos. They took, and it was Thanatos, but they just like shortened the name because Thanos sounds better. It just sounds better. But Thanatos. So this is yeah, the Infinity Glove guy. Boom, and then half the people disappear, right? That's the Infinity Glove guy. So Apocalypsis, Thanatos. Whoa, my cards almost went flying there. That is so wild, which aligns with death. It's the angel of death, like literally death and the angel of death and the Titan angel of death, the ancient death. Holy crap. This is whoa. And I'm being guided to take this one as well. This is the underworld. This card is the underworld. You can see that illustration on there. It's kind of funky. It's like lots of eyeballs. It's like lots of eyeballs that are like in this stuff. And Thanatos was a web and hands. So that's like a connection to me. Whoa. Okay, so what does the collective need to know about this situation? It could be that, yeah. Oh my God, this is what you need to know. The judge. This is talking about the judge, literally Judgment Day. And judgment coming about like through Thanatos. Wow. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. This moon is going to be really wild. I don't know who the Antichrist is. If they're a real person. See, I know that there was an Antichrist spirit, but I slayed that fucker for God. And it was like a being that looked like Jesus, but it had its tongue was a serpent. It was like really disturbing. I didn't know anything about the Antichrist when that experience happened to me. And I was really perturbed for about 3 to 4 weeks because the spirit would keep like jumping. It would jump on me, yo. Somebody was sending that weird shit to me. It would jump on me. I was like, get the fuck out of here. So I finally defeated that. And I finally defeated Gog and Magog, which were neighbors, right? So that could be that, like, I felt that giant energy. Kairos. So there's going to be something going on with the Sphinx, okay? But also Kairos, Egypt. There's some connection. You could have Egyptian ties, but also, the crone. The crone. You know what a crone is? A crone is like a really old woman who's wise with age. So there could be something about a wise woman from Cairo. Okay. Whoever she is, she's attached to the Apocalypsis card. Gnosis. Okay, so this has to do with Gnostic information. What in the ever-loving, good God, you hear that? That was like really bad lightning and thunder, you guys. Whoa. Dang, that's crazy. That is crazy to me right now. Gnosticism. Okay. Wow. I guess the world has something to say about this stuff. I just want everybody to know that the answer is prayer, right? My God, that was so wild. Like, it sounded like it was right above my head, straight up, like, the judgment of God already to death. Like, this is crazy. The anima mundi. This is something that we all need to integrate within ourselves. Okay. The anima mundi. What is that? That is the animalistic consciousness that's part of our brain. Okay. So some people call it the reptilian mind. That's another way of saying, but we're talking about the not the function of the reptilian mind, which is fight. Oh my God. Which is fight or flight. Okay, goodness. But it's the consciousness, right? Of fight or flight, but it's integrating the animus mundi that all of the humans need to do. The animal. Well, oh my gosh, this is so freaking such a good reading, you guys. It's exactly what I'm talking about. The animalistic parts of the self. That's what the animus mundi is. That's why they call it the reptilian brain, and that's because animals act from fight and flight. Okay, I mean, goodness gracious. The creator. Okay, that'll probably be our last one of these cards. Now we just know the creator. So we started with the prayer. I'm going to go through these cards again really quick, just that we just did. We had the prayer. Okay? The prayer. Then we had the fault line, right? This is like a fault line. Then we had the flame. Black flame of illumination. Then we had the temple, whatever's going on in this temple. It could be a satanic temple, but doesn't have to be. Or it could be an actual temple that's like one of the Jewish temples that was closed off that is opening and Christ coming back or some shit like that. That's what I was picking up on. But it may not be Christ that comes through this temple. It may be that somebody brings the destroyer through. Okay, which would be like the Antichrist. But we hadn't gotten there yet because we were talking about a shapeshifter. I think that shapeshifter card is wild. And then apocalypsis. Apocalypsis. So the apocalypse. Then we had Thanatos, the angel of death, or Thanos. Okay, then we had the underworld. My goodness, the gods are pissed. Oh, the underworld deities are like, oh, they're the judge. There we go, the judge. And what is on this card? We got a pair of hands. Oh, okay, an eyeball, another hand, and a skull. Goodness gracious. Then Kairos, which is in Egypt. Okay, ancient Egyptian connection. Also, the temple we're talking about could be something that's in Kairos. Could be something that's not even been found yet, but on this blue moon, maybe something's going to happen where somebody discovers it or it opens up on its own. Okay, and then something is released. The way the wind is hitting the window right now, it's like confirmation. Then we had the crone. Okay. And this is somebody that, like I said, is a wise woman, was a wise woman. Then we have Gnosticism. Gnosticism is, it's like, well, you'll have to Google what the definition of Gnosticism is, but it's like, it's kind of like it's like religious mysticism, kind of like that. Spiritual, religious, and esoteric. Yeah. It's like a study and it's like a form of mysticism. I know that. Sorry, I don't know a whole lot about Gnosticism. But I do know that the Anima Mundi is something that this whole concept of the Animus Mundi is from Carl Jung. Now, Carl Jung, a very famous psychiatrist and doctor, brilliant man. If you don't know about Carl Jung, you've got to go look into his work. Then we talked about the animal, that animalistic side, that fight or flight response. Okay, and having to come to terms with that this physical body and stuff like that. And then we had, last but not least, the creator. Okay, all right, yay, you guys, this was wild with the Antichrist and the apocalypse and all that shit. It just gave you like a rundown of what is next to happen. Maybe this baby that is not the mama. Okay, maybe this, not the daddy. Maybe this, one of these men could have spawned with this crazy lady, the Antichrist. That child could very well be the Antichrist or something like that. And that's why it came up in this reading, that situation that somebody's under. So yeah, that kid could literally be the Antichrist. That's creepy. Well, all right, we're going to do a few angel numbers and then I'll let you go. Okay, so I know this reading got really long, but I will be taking a break for a few days, so I won't be on here for a few days. So just let y'all know. Okay, so when you see these angel numbers, it will give confirmation to what has come up in this reading. Okay, it'll give you information, but how you interpret that is by, well, going within for one, and being mindful. Got a piece of hair. There we go. Being mindful and aware of what you're doing, what you're thinking at the time that you see and encounter this number. That then you take that information and you apply it to the interpretation on the angel number card. And when you do that, you'll get a personal reading from spirit, basically. And so that's how you use it in your personal life, right? But this is just going to give confirmation of whatever we've talked about today. You know that when you see these numbers and you encounter them, that you are in spiritual alignment at that time. So, okay. 12, persistence, shift, enthusiasm, gratitude, contentment, and new experiences. Oh, happy day. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards. All right. Then we've got 0808, swift action, wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, inner strength, and auspicious outcomes. You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mindset on you. Like I said, this person that wants to come back, they got their mindset on you, and that they know to the no. They're wicked at best. Okay. 1-4, and no, if this woman wants to know if this man's coming back, no, he's not. In fact, I don't feel either one of these men coming back. 1441. You may have to use a court summons to find these people. Unique skills, life goals, mission, sense of self, honesty. Yeah, this is about the freaking creation of the Antichrist. What in the hell? There goes the thunder again. Confirmation. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is a priority right now. And like I said, promotion, which is the same thing as like a level up, I think. 1331, good fortune. Advice. Taking the advice from this reading. Major change, individuality, and independence. Have faith in your skills and talents, as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Confirmation. 2 of Pentacles, and then we've got this, talking about that special message that's on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. Yeah, the Knight of Wands and Knight of Pentacles, it's going to work out in their favor. But this Knight of Wands person's actually the father of the Antichrist. 333, support, growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, and talent. Seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward. Work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. And that's one that you'll definitely know is talking about the Antichrist in this situation. 333. 1221, taking initiative, change, optimism, joy, communication, messages, good news, expression, high vibes. Work with what you have and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. Yes, like I said, that good news coming in, that important message, all that stuff. Archangel Gabriel's blowing the horn on this situation. Okay. I feel like one more card. That's where the taking initiative is Archangel Gabriel. And I was about to say Archangel Michael. 444. Okay. Protection, change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, and love. Get ready for the good things that you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going towards your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen. Know that when you ask, you shall receive, but be aware of what you're asking for, not with your words, but with your vibration. Okay, what vibration are you putting out to the universe? That's what you're going to have reflected back. 0505, unexpected shift, divine intervention, sudden challenges, love, pleasant surprises, gut feeling. A yay. This number serves as a gentle nudge to pursue whatever interests you the most. It's possible that something could rock your boat, but you'll end up exactly where you belong, which could be in somebody's arm, your dream job, or abroad. I'm hearing so many spirits right now. All those weird sounds. That's like the weather. And spirits. This is weird. This is such a weird, and there's a big shadow in here. There's a humongous spirit in here. It's like having to crouch a lot. I think it's some type of Egyptian thing. 777, good luck, contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, divine intervention. That's been divine intervention maybe 3 or 4 times now. So know that you are having divine intervention coming to you, okay? Now it says this message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share, yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others, which is okay because I feel like you're somebody that is willing to do the work when it's necessary. I just keep wanting to pull cards for you guys. 1515, the big break. Yes, you're breaking away from the situation, however you were attached to it. Okay. Again, somebody that was chosen in the collective, this Empress person was targeted. And the Empress, you're sitting in the 9 of Pentacles. That's most likely why you were targeted, because you're sitting pretty. An opportunity. So innovation, focus, creation, progress, forward movement, skills, and goals. An opportunity help, extra cash or other support is coming your way. So keep going and have fun when performing your tasks. The most tremendous success comes from passion. All efforts will be rewarded big time. Do we need one more? God. Yeah, we're going to do one more. Light up, mood swings, respect, family. So like I said, this person was bipolar. They were projecting this mental sickness onto everybody else around them. So that's why, like I was saying, the Knight of Pentacles person, Knight of Wands person, anybody affected by this person's witchcraft should most likely go through like some type of spiritual cleanse, take spiritual baths, do spiritual cleanse, maybe use essential oils. Remember when we were talking about manifesting with the moon, invoking Isis for protection, using frankincense oil, like anointing yourself, praying Psalm 91. We talked about all of these things. So focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with with new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Yeah, somebody like it might be getting pregnant. It may be the Antichrist, but it may not be. I mean, that's just what came up in the spread today. But is the Antichrist already here born? No, it's not here born. So it's not even conceived yet. Okay, so light up. All right, that's a good thing, right? It'd be worse if the thing was born. So we rebuke it in the name of Jesus in advance, like pre-advance to that. Yeah, know that everything's going to work out for you on for your best behalf. Okay, good vibes will speed up the process, though. You may be having a new addition to the family. That's what God was wanting to say, that you may be fertile myrtle or and that's why you need to be aware not to couple or play house with anybody. Okay, so we had 1212, which is persistence. 0808, which is swift action. And I'm not saying that you need to marry anybody, but having having children with somebody kind of changes things. And so like it just does. So 1441, which is about your unique skills. Okay. Then we had 1331, which is about good fortune. Then we had 333, which is about ascended mastery and support. We had 1221, which is taking initiative. We had 1414, which is about lighting up. 1515, which is the big break. 444, which is protection. 0505, unexpected shift. And 777, which is good luck. All right. Thank you for those of you that made it through this reading. This was long, but hopefully we'll not have to read about the Antichrist and that whole situation ever again. Or the apocalypse and the fault line that I was seeing, like California possibly have, releasing, like whatever it was. Whatever it is, it may happen around the full moon. It could be side effects of this moon, but it could be also the underworld being, like brought to the upper world. Oh my gosh, my money cat almost fell off the selenite. Rose quartz Mo money cat says that it loves you. Unconditional love. Rose quartz is the best for unconditional love. Okay. Black Tara also wants to say hello, and she says that she protects you and that she will avenge any wrath that needs to be avenged. Okay. We've got Mr. Blue Skull that wants to say hello. This is Mr. Blue Amber Skull. This has an entity that's similar to Thoth. And then we've got Organite, which is giving EMF protection. And Amethyst, which is for healing. All right. God bless you guys. Thank you for being with me. Please like the video. If you could do me a favor and like the video, it would really help me to get monetized. Please share the video if you feel the need to share my content. And if you would like to tip or donate to the channel, I will be putting a donation link in the description, so you can do that. Thank you guys for all of your support. I was able to get a better setup. As you can see, like all the times that I get donated to, it all goes back into this project. So this is just the best for me. So thank you guys so much for everybody who has donated. I really appreciate you. And even though for those of you that don't have the money to donate or tip, I do appreciate your energetic feedback, like your comments, your subscribes, you hitting that notification bell, hitting that like button, and just doing the little things that you can do to support the channel so that we can help really grow this channel and grow this platform, reach a lot of people, and bring a more enlightened journey to everybody. So that is my hopes and goals. All right. So yeah, thank you guys so much. All right. God bless you. God bless you. And may Source bless you. Okay. And may you be blessed for the rest of the day. Know that God's with you. Know that Archangel Michael's with you. Okay. Know that Archangel Gabriel is with you. You may go through a cleanse, a spiritual cleanse, a detox. Okay. It may be beneficial to drink some detox tea just over the next couple of days. Make sure you drink a lot of water with that detox tea. All right. All right. I love you guys. I think that's all that Spirit has to say. I appreciate you all so much. I'm sending you support and air hugs. Okay. So you receive that air hug and all the unconditional love and light that I have to give. I give to you guys. Okay. And let's make this world a better place. Let's bring Christ consciousness back, and let's be here for each other. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next reading. It'll be a little while, but though, couple days. Okay. All right. Bye.